Hey guys, after some, let's say, technical difficulties, I am now here. I just got back from watching the new Sherlock Holmes movie. I thought it was okay, actually. Other people, namely my mother and my brother, didn't think it was quite so good. I myself thought it was kind of hokey. The ending was kind of predictable. I mean, what's his name? The lead actor. What's his name? Robert Downey Jr. Yeah. He played Sherlock Holmes really well. He portrayed the character really, really well, and the actor who played Watson didn't do a half bad job either. Main gripes are normal gripes, sort of, that it just wasn't really believable. I mean, the effects were okay. The effects were okay. I mean, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear this, turn off the sound for like the next 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Okay, so yeah, at the end, the main bad guy gets hung, whatever it is. And, you know, it's really foreshadowed like seconds before it happens. So there's really no point. So yeah. Now we're just waiting for the other guys to turn back on the mics. Hey guys, welcome back. So yeah, it was an okay movie. It's a good matinee movie. If you're gonna pay $10 for a matinee, go see it. It's a good movie. If you're renting it, good, rent it. It's a good rent, but don't buy it. When it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, don't buy it. It's a good rent. Just don't buy it. What was another one of my gripes? I think that was it. Just that it was really predictable, and yeah. But yeah, there were some really good parts too. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. actually delving into the character of Sherlock Holmes. Like I said before multiple times, he portrayed Sherlock very, very well. And I mean, I myself never seen a Sherlock Holmes movie before, and I've never read a Sherlock Holmes book, including any by Arthur Conan Doyle, the father of Sherlock Holmes. But, you know, I mean, from what I can gather off of Wikipedia, I mean, he seems to have portrayed it pretty well, pretty close to what's on Wikipedia. Sort of a, not quite neurotic, but if he had a condition nowadays, he would be slightly ADHD. Everything's just out the window. Everything. Another little mini spoiler alert. He experiments on the dog. I mean, what the hell? He's a drunk, yeah. One cool little bit is, I think it's in the beginning. Well, there's multiple parts of it, but basically where he telegraphs his moves and he's fighting before he actually performs them. There's 2 parts, 3 parts.
Well, that's how the movie starts.
Yeah, that's how the movie starts, and then another part, and then was that it? That was it, right?
No, there was another.
There was only 2. Yeah, there was only 2, and I mean, they were both pretty good. I mean, it's what you'd expect for an actiony sort of, you know, punch. I will punch you in the face, and then I will punch you in the nuts, and then I will slap you against the ears to disorient you, and then I will break your arm. I mean, that's basically what it was. And, I mean, if you like that, fine. I mean, I myself like that. I'm a CSI fan. I like getting in there and all that goodness. But, you know, otherwise, it may be a little bit graphic for some people. I mean, I'm not going to take my dear old Aunt Gertrude down there to go watch this movie, because it's worth its rating. It's a PG-13 movie. It's got some violence in it. It's Sherlock Holmes. He knows how to fight with a sword, pistols, and he knows how to beat the crap out of people with sticks. But I digress. Yeah. I mean, we don't get to see that, but I mean, and the ending so totally sets up for a sequel. I mean, it's got to. I mean, we eventually learn that this is in fact a prequel to pretty much the entire canon of the Arthur Conan Doyle canon, where this is Sherlock Holmes learning about what's his Moriarty, yeah. Where he's learning about Moriarty. He finds out about him through his what's her name? I forget her name. Anyway, through his Eileen, whatever it is. She's a thief who has escaped in Edel, whatever. I don't care. Edler, whatever. I don't care.
The only person that's outsmarted him.
Yes, the only person who has outsmarted him, not once, not twice, 3 times. And then at the end, he gives her the key to the handcuffs that he handcuffed her with and lets her go, which is sort of, I think, a little bit sappy for a Sherlock Holmes movie. I mean, come on. But yeah, and then pretty much the final shot is of camera. Whoops, shouldn't do that. Of the camera pulling back from the partially built London Bridge. Yeah, mic levels are spiking again. Yeah, pulling back from the Golden Gate, or God damn it, not the Golden Gate Bridge. That's here now. But the London Bridge, partially built, pulling back from that, and watching the what was the bad guy's name?
Moriarty, or
not Moriarty.
Blackwood.
Blackwood's the bad guy's name. Pulling back and watching Blackwood and seeing Blackwood's body hanging from a from the chain. Whoops, wrong one. Meant to hold on one tight. Like that. And I mean, like I said, definitely telegraphed like couple, like maybe a minute before it happens.
Oh, milliseconds.
Milliseconds, yeah. And I mean, that, like I said, that's one of the bad parts. I mean, it definitely could have helped the script. I mean, the actors did great. The actors were awesome. But the script was what let me down in this movie. I mean, it just really wasn't worth it. I mean, if they had more time or better script writers or something, they could have made this a really, really good movie. But they didn't. So it wasn't. So, yeah. Yeah. Anyway. This is the Z, or not the Z, that's my brother. Freaking hell. This is Playful 1510. Doing my first of hopefully many movie reviews. Thanks for watching, and see you on the flip side.